Now, not to raise any alarm bells, but I think Redbubble may be encountering a few issues lately. So if you've been watching Redbubble videos on YouTube, or if you sell on Redbubble yourself, then you will be aware of the fact that Redbubble pays its artists and designers once a month on the 15th of every month, unless of course the 15th happens to be on a holiday. Then the payments usually go out like clockwork the following business day, right? There are some basic rules, of course. You have to meet the minimum payout threshold of $20 by that 15th day of the month, and that number has to be from products that have already been shipped to the buyer and therefore can no longer be canceled. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah. However, this month, March of 2023, I didn't receive my usual payment despite the fact that I am definitely over that $20 threshold with all of those items already shipped and therefore not in danger of being canceled. However, the 15th came and went with no payment. TeePublic went ahead and sent out their artist payment, so I figured that Redbubble's wouldn't be that far behind. However, it is now, as of this recording, the 20th of March, and I have yet to see my Redbubble payment. Now, hopefully this issue will be resolved pretty soon. For all I know, it could be sent out in the next day or two. However, I did take a look at my payment history tab here, and I did notice, I remember last month in February how Redbubble kind of had a bit of an issue there. You can see even my payment history here that February 14th was crossed out. Understandable, since that would have been Valentine's Day, of course. But I think they had other issues going on. They sent out emails about it that time, but they haven't sent out an email to notify the artists this time around, which was why I was getting a little curious. But they went ahead and they processed people's payments through PayPal just a couple of days later on the 16th of February, and that went through just fine. And as you can see in the top section here, I'm definitely over that $20 threshold, not by a whole ton, but definitely by a pretty decent margin right there. Even if we don't count that pending sale of $6.28, which was from about 30 minutes ago, the $32.17 really should have gone through. And of course, it's not the end of the world if I don't get my $32.17 right away. Honestly, even if that $32.17 just got rolled into the next month's payment in April, on April 15th, I honestly wouldn't really mind, as long as I was notified that that would be happening. That would be perfectly fine with me. However, I haven't seen any emails go out about this issue, so I am starting to get a little bit curious. And since Redbubble's payment didn't go through correctly last month, I'm starting to wonder if that was some kind of issue that has yet to be fixed. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Is this just a me thing? Or if you have a Redbubble shop, were you also not able to get your payment over the last few days when it should have been going out? Because I know sometimes random issues like this will pop up for different individuals, but not for others. So that's why I'm just a little bit curious. Feel free to comment down below if you've had any recent issues, especially this past month of Redbubble not sending through your payment, either on time or at all. I'd love to hear about that. But hopefully payments will go through in the next couple of days, and then when I post this video I'll look like a total doofus, but that will be alright with me, even if I am simply highlighting the fact that the payment was late. I would prefer a late payment over no payment at all, but I suppose we shall see in the coming days whether we receive any communication on this via email from Redbubble, or if this is going to be something I have to contact Redbubble about sometime in the future. Alrighty, I hope to hear from you in the comments if you've had any issues like this at all with Redbubble lately. Well, that wraps up my quick question notice for today. So thank you for watching, and until next time, happy designing.